I'm tuning in purely to hate watch. I know it's crap. Malaysia throws a clatchet tea party. You're too old to use words like clatchet and bougetto. We're too old. We're past that. You're in your 40s, heifer. You just have a refined palate. See, this is what we mean by y'all trying to be too young. And yeah, the intro to this show is incredibly dated, like these women. So Neo's ex is stressed out because this isn't what she's about. We open where Tamika just left the party after being nice nasty. She's not in the business of tearing down other women. And Moneta told Carlos King to cut her a check since she was the plotline of the first episode, but wasn't on the show. So she's upset. She wants to build a sisterhood, but if that can't happen, that's okay. Then Malaysia says, well, we're all different. And Princess chimes in, we all bring something unique to the table. Yeah, like that eyeshadow. That was real unique. Well, now we're all having a good time that Tamika's left. So the next day at Tamika's house, she fills us in on what she's got going on. Book signings. This heifer got a private chef? Because she doesn't always have time to cook. Ain't your kids grown? You ain't signing that many books, heifer. So then we talk about Tamika's son, Kyle, and the tragedy that happened at Lake Lanier, and she's using her pain for purpose to try to get people off that lake. I agree, and also you can't sink a town to make a lake and not realize that the underbrush is going to mess up boats. Like, they never took any of the houses out. They just left it there. There's probably people still floating around there snatching you down. I ain't going to Lake Lanier, but I don't want to go to Atlanta. I will go for a live show. I will go because we got a lot of fans in Atlanta, and I would do a show there. But I'm not eating at Candy's restaurant. If I wanted standing water, I could piss in my own kitchen. So Tamika wants them to dredge the lake, take the dangerous stuff out so that these accidents won't happen again. Because, yeah, if you're boating and you hit something that you don't see, it's just like a car, except it's a convertible and you're going flying. And guess what? You're flying into water that has a bunch of stuff in it that you can't see, and it's gonna hurt you. Over with Malaysia, she's got a bushy-wigged friend that just opened a wellness spa. This is Dr. Princess. So Malaysia goes over the girls in the group and she gets to Crystal. And Dr. Princess says, oh, the one that was twerking? Why we got two princesses on a show? See, also, princess is a name you grow out of. You're queens now. Queen. So she invites her to a clatchet tea party to meet everybody. What is this alarm? Oh my God. Let me make sure it ain't my building on fire. You know, I will say, I like that these heifers are getting to the shade right up front. Malaysia asks Crystal to help her throw the party, and Crystal's happy because she's like, oh, maybe she does want to get to know me. So she can shade you, yeah. Why have this girl on the show when everybody's Team Moneta? Over with Gaucher, she has lunch with Chris. I didn't know you and Tamika would have energy. You didn't date Usher, did you? She said no. My blood plate is clean. Gaucher said Tamika always saying I'm too old for something, but you came over and acted like an old fool. Crystal tells Gaucher about the tea party. And Gaucher's like, that's your frenemy, girl, but go ahead. Oh, but after that, we cross town with Gaucher because she's getting ready to open Gaucher's Topless Bar. This is the real life madam. So Gaucher's having some issue with her kids. She said, I made sure they had the best, but we still haven't gotten along. It don't seem like it's Monique, though. After that, we head over with Malele and Crystal to the venue for the Clatchet party. So Malele asked Crystal how long ago it had been since she talked to Moneta, and she said, I talked to her recently. And Malaysia said, well, as long as you talked to her recently, you're fine. We get a scene with Gaucher trying to get it right with her daughter, but then we head on to the Clatchet tea party. Yeah, that's how the episode's making me feel. Oh, God. So Crystal shows up in a little schoolgirl outfit. Malaysia's trying to give Ratchet O. I feel like this tea party is Tamika going to be an ass again. Oh, God. That Toya show is still on. Oh, good. Maybe it's not. So everybody arrives in their little tea party attire. Princess is like, we ain't got no tea. We ain't got no crumpets. It's a Carlos King production. They're not paying for that. Tamika said, why are we in the bottom of an apartment building? Ask Carlos. Before we get back to the rants of Risa Tisa, let's finish up the Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we open with Kyle planning her annual white party, which is always about family, which is now fractured. So we at SoFi Stadium. Oh, she did a DirecTV commercial in exchange for this. Now that's smart. Oh, and Erica's performing. Woo. Confetti. Are you noticing that the interstitial music for this show sounds a lot like throwaway Drag Race tracks? I could hear Ruth singing, I want it. You get away from that shoe. Your ass done torn up one pair and you ain't doing it again. But I could hear Ruth singing, I want it all, I want it all. He ate something and his had diarrhea. Yes, you. Over with Sutton, we're doing some jewelry shopping. Well, jewelry. Wow, $500,000 tennis bracelet? You do this kind of shopping when your kids come home? And I guess your little store, well, them high prices, you can afford it. A $9 million, a blue diamond that's $9 million? See, them piss yellow diamonds was never the look. And the pink stink. Give me the biffle blue. You didn't get the $500,000 tennis bracelet. You didn't get the $9 million ring. The $68,000 earrings, I didn't care about them. Them little Queen Zaidas. 68,000 little Queen Zaida earrings. They cute. But I wanted to see you spend some access to the money. A little 68,000, you could make that off Instagram. Girl, boom. I'm sorry, you making 300,000 a month. You could have swung that tennis bracelet. And I'm sorry, but Queen Zaida did it better. I mean, they could have been bigger, bolder. It's a Zaida look, though. It's a Zaida look. Whenever I see that geometric pattern, I'm like, that is Queen Zaida. Neverending Story 2. Childlike Empress. You know, and that heifer never made another movie. She was good. So we're getting ready for Kyle's white party. The budget's $400,000. This is also a write-off / an Erica Jane promotion. They ain't just pay. Did you hire Lisa Vanderpump's party planner just to throw shade at her the whole episode? Because that's kind of boring. Oh, PK's in London for work because he's sick of you. He's sick of you and he wants to stay together. He like, girl, sometimes you got to work that out on your own. So the party is beautiful, I have to say. Oh, we got all the Bravo celebrities. Cynthia's here, Jeff Lewis. Oh, so Steve ghosted Sutton, so she said, but then popped back up and she said, that's not good enough for me. Okay. Did he ghost you or did he just have other things to do? I feel like the fact that this little performance didn't come on to the end of the show long after tickets had been sold and the residency had come and gone like a fart shows how much they actually believed in you. You weren't even a BravoCon add-on. So Erica got out there and gave us a lip sync for your life. Wait a minute, was that what's his name from Family Karma? Family Karma was in the crowd. Bravo, bull. I don't know if that was him or not. For Erica and her gyrating sissies. Oh, Lord, where did her ass go? Damn. Her ass is gone. So Erica's supposedly having more residents. Okay. Dorit and PK still on the rocks. Oh, God, we're going to end it with Mauricio and Kyle. We already know, and I don't care. Really, Crystal's final note is about her damn brother that now lives part-time in Thailand. He's sick of you and so are we.